Mahaniza nak perempuan Madinah, I will explain about the introduction of Petronas. Petronas is a Malaysian oil and gas company, Petroleum Nasional Berhad, also known Malaysian National Oil Company. The company has been in business since 1974. At the same time, this company is fully owned by Malaysian governments. Then, Petronas is a Malaysian oil and gas firm founded on August 17, 1974 and fully owned by the government of Malaysia, which is Tengku Razak Hamzah. Furthermore, the logo of Petronas is a symbol of dynamism and forward movements, quality that have fueled our growth for 4 decades that have been introduced at the start of the business in 1974. Next, the vision of the Petronas is to be leading oil and gas multinational of choice. Then, the mission of the Petronas is to develop and add value to petroleum resources whenever it operates, converting these resources into high-value product that will satisfy the needs of customers and bring the benefits to the peoples. Then, Petronas is driven by a major strategy of integrations, added value, and globalizations. A part of the explorations and productions, their business activities include downstream refining, shipping, and property investment, as well as gas processing and liquefations, gas transformations, pipelines operations, marketing of liquefied natural gas, and petrochemical manufacturing and marketing. As a corporation, Petronas has experienced significant milestones as it evolved from a national oil company into a fully integrated oil and gas companies.
Assalamualaikum, my name is BINTI HASNAL and I'm going to present about the implementation of knowledge management tools. Knowledge sharing is the process of transferring tacit and explicit information from one person to another. So as for knowledge, there is two things that Petronas has implemented under it. Firstly, the technology. Petronas has created an application called Settle, and this is implemented by using knowledge sharing. Settle was introduced by Petronas in 2018. Settle is more than just a payment mechanism, but it is also an application that allows the user to decide the fuel, the quantity of fuel needed, and pay for it all from the inside of the car. It is indeed simple to find the way to the nearest Settle-enabled Petronas station, since this application includes a list and map view of nearby stations, as well as search criteria. The criteria are genuinely helpful in determining whether station provide particular amenities such as surau, ATM, BB change, and more gasoline type, and food and beverages alternatives. Once the gas station is decided on, the user may use Maps, Google Maps, or Waze to go anywhere with a single touch. The second thing I'm going to explain is the people. Employees at Petronas are never short of opportunities for growth, progression, and or forward mobility. During the period of training and development, the potential of all employees is providing assistance and encouragement. Simultaneously, competencies and ability approaches are taught for each Petronas employee to attain his or her maximum capability and potential. The training and development needs of Petronas company subordinate are frequently recognized by superiors. Petronas has urbanized more than 30 in-house trainers in order to provide effective and necessary training. In-house training is any training that takes place on company premises to teach, improve, or enhance employees' expertise and capabilities. All technical and soft skill courses that fulfill the objective are included. The trainers have the financial means to participate in training and development programs in the following categories. So next is knowledge acquisition. Under knowledge acquisition, there is customer. A customer is an individual or entity who buys goods or services from another company. Customers are crucial as they provide income, and businesses cannot function without them. Petronas has around 1,000 stations and 800 kedai mesra nationwide as of 2021. All companies fight for customers by vigorously promoting their products, reducing prices to extend their number of customers, or producing distinctive items and services that people enjoy. Apart from distributing fuel, Petronas observed a growth in its non-fuel business due to increased demand as people returned to the office and took full advantage of the benefit afforded by ready-to-eat foods option available at Petronas.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Sharifah NAJIHA. I'm going to present the evaluation of the implementation. The first one is it increased competitiveness. Petronas has released its newest application named Settle. Despite being the most recent innovation, this application is quite popular and is being used by many people because it is incredibly user-friendly. This is due to the fact that Petronas customers can refill without having to pay at the counter. This is quite handy and makes every Petronas customer very happy because they can save energy and time by making payments online without leaving the car. There are also other highly important features in the application, such as the ability for users to order food, drinks, and other items through the application. This Petronas service makes individuals very pleased, such as parents who cannot leave their car because they have little children who need to be cared for, so they can just make purchases at their fingertips. With the availability of Settle in this pandemic era, individuals are doing everything they can to avoid going out in public because the percentage of people infected with COVID-19 is very high. As a result, this application can limit contact and ensure user safety. The innovative move taken by Petronas not only benefits the customer, but also provides 1,001 benefits to Petronas' own businesses. This is because Petronas can track the user's pattern and behavior while they use the application. This helps organizations promote to their clients more successfully and adapt their marketing techniques based on the collected data. Petronas has utilized this chance effectively to increase healthy competition with other organizations. Okay, the next one is they achieve success in developing values and dedication. Petronas is attentive to the virtues of its employees. By sending employees to training, they can acquire new skills that will help them to advance their careers. In addition, sending staff to various training programs might increase the likelihood that firms will reach their objective more quickly. There are numerous advantages to create formal training programs for individuals who will be ascending in the company hierarchy and assuming more responsibilities. These training programs will assist employees in acquiring the necessary skills to perform well in their new positions. This program will also consistently push the boundaries of what Petronas is capable of in terms of connecting technical competencies to talents. As a consequence of this, Petronas has a large number of employees who are able to carry out their responsibilities with the utmost trust and commitment, which has resulted in the general public by having a perception of the company. When employees go through training, they will learn on how to make full use of the resources, tools, and equipment offered by the business in a manner that is not only safe but also efficient and cost-effective. This knowledge will be imparted to them in an indirect way. The likelihood of accidents as well as damage to equipment will be cut down, which will in turn directly lead to a reduction in the amount of waste that is produced. Due to the sensitivity and alertness of the employees, organizations do not have to pay costs for corrective action because it is not required. By providing staff with training, the demand for supervision will also be reduced. This is due to the fact that the staff are already familiar with how to tackle daily challenges so that each can just carry out their different responsibilities and duties, but if they need anything, they can simply refer to the appropriate party for assistance.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NAZIHA, the next presenter. I'm going to talk about the challenges of the implementations. The first challenge is technology challenges, where Petronas' use of technology is developed with the aim of creating Malaysia's first remotely operated facility. It addresses the three key pillars of automation, control, and manpower. Technology is a significant challenge because the field is evolving quickly and the application of the newest tools help organizations succeed. However, when employees are required to keep this system order updated, it can be quite difficult for concentrate on their primary job responsibilities. They must also learn a new programs after that, and they must master the newly established company procedure. So next is international competitions. As Petronas is classified as one of the largest companies on the Fortune Global 500, as a result, there will be more competition at Petronas expand internationally due to regulations, new laws, and the quick and accelerating rate of business environment change due to the influence of science, technology, politics, and socioeconomic factors, as well as shifting customer demands regarding time, cost, flexibility, and quality. Last but not least, lack of knowledgeable workforce, where the highly competitive global oil business in particular places a high value on an experienced and a competent workforce. One major issue Petronas is facing is a high attrition rate because competing companies are recruiting skilled employees. In this situation, the trust issue takes center stage, where competence, commitment, handling of conflict, communication, and care of qualities that knowledge-intensive professionals see as building trust. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Firstly, the suggestion is to foster continuous learning for employees. Petronas should encourage their employees to foster a continuous learning culture. By doing so, foster an open mentality, encourage autonomous knowledge search, and welcome the exchange of knowledge that's considered on not only the purpose but also the objective of organizations. Then, coaching peers can be an effective way to support continuous learnings. Here, under peers coaching, peers and managers share their knowledge with each other. Organizing teams must do more than just promote continuous learnings. They must integrate it into corporate culture.
The second suggestion is to give recognition or rewards for outstanding employees. This indirectly will lessen turnover of employees as employees leave their position for the most common reason, which is lack of appreciation. Employees will leave if the company does not provide a well-designed incentive and recognition culture. Besides, appreciating employees for their efforts is essential for giving them a positive experience working there. Other than that, recognition can also increase employees' productivity. Employee satisfaction can be improved through recognition, constructive feedback, and advancement opportunities. Employees who are valued, acknowledged to, and cared for are more productive. Finally, employees will respond positively to any kind of praise that comes their way, since it is an important human necessity that should never be overlooked. When others recognize their work, their contentment grows and their productivity improves as well.
In conclusion, a knowledge management method is an essential for any organization's continuous competitive growth. Petronas is a company that falls under the categories of the oligopoly type of the market structure. Petronas is a company owned wholly by the governments that provide petroleum and gas in the country. So, it can in particular serve to encourage greater cooperation across disciplinary teams in a knowledge incentive and high-tech firms like Petronas, wholly owned by the governments. Petronas is one of the countries that has supplied oil and gas to the countries. This knowledge management might save millions of dollars in expenditure by preventing workers from making the same mistakes. So, regular knowledge audit is essential for understanding the flow of information inside the business and identifying areas where knowledge sharing may improve things. The key is to maintain management supports as even a little amount of time and money invested in solid knowledge management processing will result in significant productivity advantage in a long term. So that's all for me. Thank you.